This podcast is going to be so scary that Todd's daughter already screamed.
This is Comic Burrito, a podcast, 10 Days of Halloween. I'm Todd.
And I am Nick, and we are talking about AWA Upshot's Hotell.
And this book is coming in at
One
on our list.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
It's a great number. I mean, really, anything on top 10 is worthy, but this really deserves this.
It's a very well-deserved spot to have.
If we say
Maybe
this
I'm
to all
taking
of them,
some
at
words
some
out of
point
Nick's
we're going to
mouth.
say this for one that's a 10.
But this is one of my favorite horror books.
Oh, yeah. It's probably one of my top 10 favorite horror books.
Maybe.
Maybe. No, it
when
definitely
we say
is.
list, we don't say definitive
In
list.
fact, if wherever this book falls or fell, I wanted it higher. I just want to be on record right now.
Also, we say that to each one. Eventually, we're going to say that to number one.
Yeah.
I wanted this one better than that.
Should have been 0. I told you, fools. So yeah, it is from AWA Upshot. It's John Lees is the writer. Dalibor Talajic is the artist. Lee Luffridge is the colorist, and Sal Cipriano on letters. Hell yeah!
I mean, if there's one reason to buy this book that isn't how great this is, it's him.
Yeah. Aside from everything about it that's amazing.
Yeah. Which is everything else as well.
Yeah.
It's a very well-rounded book.
4 issues.
Yeah, it's definitely well-rounded. It's well-educated.
It's spooky.
It's pretty twisted. It's pretty dark. It's pretty fucked up.
I would say it'd be a really good Halloween comic.
It would be very good to read. It would make a great little horror series.
Like if you're gonna read, if you're gonna read 10 of them,
remembering how adulted it is, especially issue 1.
Yeah, if you're gonna read 10 issues, like 10 different comics leading up to Halloween, I would put this on my list to do that.
You would?
I would. It's a bold statement.
Yeah,
very bold.
Well, I mean,
it's fantastic. The art is very solid throughout it, and
yes,
it's incredibly creepy. It's not scary. There is scary moments, but it drips creepiness.
It's very much like a Twilight Zone type. Just, I mean, it's like our Earth, but like supernatural, evil stuff going on type.
Twilight Zone meets horror.
4 rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I
think the best thing about this book that it does better than most books is you can maybe pick up each of these issues and read them individually. Granted, they all intertwine together so well that you should read them all. They're kind of all their own like little story.
I think you could read 1, 2, or 3 in whatever order you wanted to and finish on 4.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to read 2, 3, then 1, and then read 4 and see how it is.
Because the only thing I might think is that you couldn't read
would be a callback, or you would understand something from the other one. I think that'd be
do
cool.
that. I'll do 3, 2, 1, 4.
There you go.
I don't know if that would go as good. I think that 3 and 2. I forgot
We're
how.
We're going to find out.
Which is funny because this is the one book that I've actually reread every single issue when the next issue drops, which is very.
I've done that twice.
I did it for each of them too.
I didn't do it with 3. I did it with 2 and 4. But
it is incredibly readable and creepy and dark and interesting, and it is captivating. I am so sad that it's 4 of 4.
Yeah,
I think they've talked about.
I know, but I want more now.
I get
one
it.
thing I don't know if you guys realize this, but the lights are off in the sign, and it kind of looks like it says hell.
You know
instead
what?
of Hotell.
I never
Oh,
thought about
shit.
that.
Wow. You know, this is why people come to the Comic Burrito.
Right.
It's for this kind of like detail-oriented reviewing.
It's a little Easter egg that I tend to pick up on these things a lot, really well. And so I know a lot of people are probably missing that. So
yeah, you might want to post it on Twitter when this drops, so that
I'll just show everyone. I'll get a nice screenshot of it.
Make sure
you
to
get a better
circle the
look.
parts you're talking about, so people
With
will
the
understand.
get the arrows.
Yeah.
Check this
Yep.
out. It's cool.
I know that I have heard people that have not been into the first issue because there are some parts of it that are kind of
It's creepy and
A
weird,
lot?
man.
yeah, there's a lot in the first issue that is a lot weirder and different, but I'm gonna put on record that I think that second and even that third issue, like those are both great. Like the second issue, when I read that one, that was the first time I like read it, and then I was like, I'm gonna read this again.
First issue also just touches on some really like human things, which
Yes.
I think is just like it's intense. Maybe a trigger warning is needed. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's
I mean,
just
I
a
would
lot.
think it's
I think
light
this
enough
book
that
in
it's
general,
not.
it could be very triggering depending on.
It's just really intense.
Yeah, it's it doesn't hold any punches, and it yeah.
So good. So good. So highly recommend, obviously. It's
I mean, that's why we put it at number
one. Yeah, it's in our
one
slot. So obviously it's worthy of checking out. And
It's better than
9
other books on this list.
Yeah, I mean, it ranks in at
one.
So it's obviously something really like, man, I'm just being mean to myself.
Yeah, you are. You did it. So I went in on it too.
So I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck, me? So yeah, thanks for getting spooked with us.
Ooh.
I'm Todd.
I'm Nick.
And then come back maybe tomorrow, assuming this isn't number 1.
Because they've got 10 other days.
9 other days.
Or 8 or 7 other days or 6.
It's maximum 9 other days. Because this would be weird.
Oh, I thought you meant like in this order. Like you have to watch, but
man, this is the best outro we've ever done.
Solid.
So yeah, thanks. And then come back again maybe tomorrow. Bye.
Boo!
Jump scare.
Also, I'm Cole.
Oh yeah, I'm Todd.
And I'm Nick.
And I'm Cole.
We did that.
And I'm Boo.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
I think we did.
I'm Cole.
We did.
I forgot.
I'm Nick.
I'm Todd.
I'm still Cole. Wait, how'd you guys switch bodies like that?
It's a Freaky Friday thing, which is also just a great Halloween tie-in.
Because Jamie Lee Curtis.
We didn't mention who recommended the book. I don't know if we need to.
We do that every time. I'm not going to feel bad.
Let's not.
Let's definitely not talk about Nat recommending this.
In fact, if we happen to say Nat's name, go ahead and bleep that out. So that...
We didn't, but I might do it for the outro. Perfect.
You're an outro.
You're
I'm pretty
welcome.
sure I told Nat about this book.
I don't think so, buddy.
I don't
I don't, because she was fucking reading the fucking webtoons on.
I know, but that's
There's
just
no
the thing
way
I
you
say
beat
now.
somebody to a webtoons.
I mean, I was reading the digital first.
The digital
pre-webtoons.
I was reading John Lee's.
It was a webtoon before it was a digital.
I got it sent to my Fitbit.
Yeah,
I read it on my Fitbit.
I read the first draft of the script.
Everybody says digital comics are the worst, but I watch them on my Apple Watch, and I'm reading comics panel by panel on my Apple Watch, and it's great.
That
sounds so garbage.
That sounds like the worst.
You'd have to like still zoom in and pan around.
Yeah, in a panel.
Each letter at a time, just scrolling through. New personal best, 11 minutes.